The Orokin are mostly that faction when you encounter them in game. You only see pockets of the members, but who are they really? In this video, we'll go over who the Orokin were and how much they impacted the Origin system. The Orokin, as mentioned in the game, are split into two categories. One is the Orokin class, which consists of the rulers called the Executors or the Seven, and highly distinguished individuals, and the other being the Orokin Empire or Society. Unless explicitly mentioned, Orokin is usually referring to the former, the class, as mentioned by Margulis, who makes a distinction. These individuals will be modified to have blue skin and one long arm. The reasoning for this look is not revealed in game, but it certainly helps to distinguish them from other people. At least for Ballast, it's shown that he can use his arm to manipulate technology. We know that people can become part of the Orokin class by serving the Orokin. An example of this is Orden Karis, who was a mercenary and was offered to become an Orokin. The Orokin class were also the only ones permitted to use Kuva for the process known as continuity, where they would gather and bother over young exotic bodies in a place called the Yuvan Theater to transfer their mind over and take over the body. These children were kidnapped victims from other planets. The Executors, or the Seven, were the rulers of the Orokin society and were judge, jury, and executioner when it came to dishing out punishments for lawbreakers. The known members were Ballast, who was killed during the New War, Tuvul, who was killed by Varuna during the fall of the Empire, Karish, who was killed by Grendel after the fall of the Empire, Lephantis, who was killed by a Grineer named Vaytok during the fall of the Empire, Nihil, who glasses himself during the fall of the Empire, and the remaining two are currently unknown. Other members of the Orokin society, but not the class, were the Archimedeans, who were scholars and scientists, the Dax, who were gods, the Lovis, who were healers, and the Sectaris, which we know nothing about. The Grineer were under the Orokin at this time as their clone slave force for manual labor, while the Corpus at this time were a merchant cult that worked closely with the Orokin, made by Parvos Granum, as he was unsatisfied with Orokin treatment of people working under them. The Orokin were also known to have used the infested strain, most notably to create soldiers against the Sentients when they rebelled, and to create the Warframes. The Zermatt 10-0 was sent by the Orokin to colonize the Tau system and build a solar rail, but went missing in the void due to the void jump accident. The robots, who will later be known as the Sentients, were made by the Corpus under Archimedean Parentol to colonize the Tau system for the Orokin and to build a solar rail. They were made with the ability to adapt to incoming damage and replicate themselves, and with a weakness to the void in case the Sentients ever turned on them. The Orokin, especially Nihil, was also known to create and utilize Cephalons, who were humans turned into a digitized mind to carry out tasks. The Orokin also ruined Earth, plaguing it with a toxic atmosphere and overgrowing it with mutated jungle structures. The Orokin also created structures from flesh as seen with the Unum. Equipment ending with the prime suffix also represents technology at the height of the Orokin era. These included weapons, warframes, sentinels, accessories, and other items. The Orokin were known for their lavish lifestyle to the detriment of the Origin system. Although they had major technological advancement compared to the other factions, they realized the resources were finite and would need a new home eventually, and additionally to escape the sun's death that would kill them regardless. After the Old War and the Tenno Rebellion, the remnants of the Orokin society were scattered and the major figures like some of the Executors would be picked off as mentioned earlier and would never rise to power again. There's also way too many technologies they created. Just look at this wiki list of everything they've made in the description. So there we have it. Who the Orokin were and what happened to them. Please leave a comment telling me what you thought of the video, and consider subscribing for more lore videos or giving a like. I also occasionally stream a variety on Twitch. Thank you for watching all the way.